Hi guys, we wanted to take an opportunity of just recording this quick video for you because we are really excited to announce some pretty big changes to our Master Practitioner program this year. You're going to get everything that we normally give on our Master Practitioner in terms of the quality and content, and for us it's really important that we continue to evolve our training. It's evolving through our own learning and our own experience, and also from what you guys want and how you can actually apply all this to what you do in your real lives. So we're taking an opportunity to record this for you because we're meeting now, and we're actually in a hotel in Banbury, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. We're on one of our sort of planning days that we do every month, where we're kind of planning what comes next. So we just want to do this video rather than sending a huge great list of stuff. We want to do the video so you had a little bit more about the how we're doing it and what we're doing and so on. So just a little bit about the dates. It's the 14th to the 18th of June, that's the first part, and the 15th to the 20th of September for the second part. For those of you that aren't quite sure if you're coming yet, this is really about, because we kind of need to know by the 1st of May what we're booking, accommodation, rooms, all that kind of logistical stuff that we have to get done. So that's why we're doing this video as well, to prop some of you who are kind of your reactive last minute people for your meta programs, remember those, to kind of do something about it or decide that next year. But really we're so looking forward to running this year that we don't want you to miss out. So that's why we thought we'd do this little video about what we've got coming through. So
so if you've already done your practitioner but haven't done your Master Practitioner yet, and you've been kind of considering it but kind of not sure, leaving it, you've really got this final chance to. We've got a couple of places left, particularly on the retreat side of things, so you've got your final chance. We do need to know by the 1st of May, but we wanted to give you a little bit more information, just so you understand what's going to be happening this year. And if you're considering re-attending, we wanted to make sure that you understood where this is going to be different this year, even more so. We're going to really continue to push you and push your learning and your development forward.
Cool. So in terms of the modules, what have we got? How are we splitting it apart? So we've got two split bit going on, haven't we?
Yeah, so the first module, as Andy said, that's in Hither Green at the Manor House Library. So what are we going to be covering then? We are going to be teaching you 3 very distinct ways of modelling others, and that's modelling both their skill and also their state, their emotional state, their emotional resources as well. We're then going to be taking modelling to another level, because we're going to be looking at how do you enable the other person, another person that you're working with, maybe coaching, to be able to model themselves, either model unhelpful strategies that they have and therefore have the choice to change them, and also how do they recognise really helpful models that they already have and therefore can enhance them. So we're going to do quite a lot of work on that.
Exactly, and more on strategies as well, the utilisation and development of strategies that are unhelpful, and also how do you install and put a new strategy in place for something that you'd like to have happen as well. Plus also all the advanced linguistic techniques that allow you to get the conscious mind out of the way and allow the unconscious mind that's really driving the bus to kind of allow itself to keep developing and go in the right direction as well. Yeah,
we'll be doing quite a bit on that, get the conscious mind out of the way, because the real deep work, as we know, is at the unconscious level, and that's kind of one of the major differences between the Master Practitioner level and Practitioner level. It's really how do you do that deep level work. We'll also be spending some time on Module 1 looking at how do you actually set up your own filters. I know that's something that's been asked for before, so it's something we've taken feedback and we're going to spend some more time on that. How do you make sure that you've got your filters in place to be able to protect you? How do you make sure that you've got the boundaries in place to make sure you're protecting you and you're protecting the person that you're actually working with as well? And as Andy said, we're going to be working on the advanced language techniques, but we're going to be looking at how do you use advanced linguistic techniques to actually change people's patterns, really.
And making use of that lovely space and hopefully the outdoor environment. It's June, it's the UK, it's bound to be sunny. So
didn't some places have snow at Easter? But
anyway. So that's the intent behind the first module. It's really about getting all of that stuff in there so that you can get the linguistic techniques, all the unconscious work, the strategy work and everything else starting to develop that so it improves your practice and your NLP usage as well.
And then on module 2, now module 2 is the retrieve side. So that is, as you know, it's at the gorgeous barns that we utilise, and it's just absolutely, it's just beautiful space.
Just literally away from everything.
Yeah, you know, wonderful walks, just beautiful, you know, down by the river. It's just lovely. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing on that module 2, we're going to work on metaphors. We're going to really go, okay, but how can you use metaphors at the deep level, the deep unconscious level, to allow people to, I suppose, really connect with powerful resources, but also how to use metaphors to enable change as well. We're going to be carrying on the modelling side of things as well. How do you adapt people's models by finding the difference that really, really makes the difference, and then enhancing it, and then applying it to self as well.
Then on the retreat, we're going to be joined by Martin Wise, and some of you have met Martin on some of the other courses that we've run. Martin's going to be joining us to do a lot more work on unconscious signals, and that's utilising the unconscious signals with yourself, so you get to understand what's really happening inside and how you can utilise that with people that you're working with and that you're coaching with. We're really excited to have Martin join us on the retreat. He's going to be coming down the sort of night before and staying the day. And Martin's been like a mentor to us when, you know, we've been sort of there on our NLP journey. It's really nice to have him join us again to be able to kind of share his knowledge with you as well. And then we're also really going to be looking at negotiation on this second half as well. How do you, again, negotiate with yourself? And we'll be doing that during the unconscious work. And also when it comes to negotiating with other people through language usage and so on, you know, really looking at that win-win and taking that forward even more than you've done before.
What we're also going to do, we're going to, you know, recognising where we are, we're going to do a lot of work on utilisation of space, but also understanding the power of space, enabling people to create shift and connect to real positive resources. So we're going to do some quite deep level work on space and how do you really utilise that. The other side of what we're going to be doing is how do you recognise, analyse and utilise all of this data that's coming from the other person in the language that they're using, and how do you help them recognise what their language is doing for them as well?
Exactly. We're going to be pushing you. We're going to help you to grow your confidence to be able to cope with situations that are a bit different, including things like presenting, including things like really pushing yourself out your comfort zone. You'll know from the practitioner course, if you've been on that, or the Master Practitioner course, if you're re-attending again, there are times when you really start to push against your own barriers, and that's okay. That's all part of the learning process, and we're going to be doing that as well. And alongside that, really helping you to hone, really individually refining what that person in front of you needs, putting your own interventions in place, mixing this stuff up, getting all the ingredients that you've been given so far, and being able to make whatever you want to make with it.
Yeah, because it's really important as you start to coach and utilise NLP at an advanced level. How do you take everything you've got and then design your own stuff? How do you design your own interventions? How do you bring it into your everyday life as well? Whether, because we know some of you are going to be official coaches, and some of you are going to utilise it in everything that you do, and some of you already, obviously loads of you already do. What we're also going to be looking at is how do you take your coaching skills within that and really start to be artful and flexible, because it's about that person that is in front of you. And how do you get the confidence? So we're getting you to that level where you've really got the confidence to be able to do that. In terms of content, the other thing that we're looking at is advanced levels of utilising the submodalities to recognise positive resources, and how do you use submodalities to create shift as well.
Exactly. And the main thing about the retreat is it's a space where you are able to grow and develop. You're taking yourself outside of the usual environment that you're in, your working environment, your home environment, and you're putting yourself into a different space where you're able to learn, explore, and gift yourself that time to kind of, you know, right, here is your time for you to be able to grow and learn with like-minded people who also share a whole load of values and beliefs and so on. And that's a really great part of the experience. That's one of the reasons why we're so keen on doing the retreat half as well.
Yeah, and it really is so much about you. You know, you're going to learn so much. You know, whether you're, you know, this is your first time on Master Practitioner or you're re-attending, it's that continuous learning. It's also that continuous experience and the continuous ability to be able to open yourself up to be coached, because it's a great way. I always think it's a great way of getting loads and loads of help and therapy while you're in coaching while you're there. So whether you're considering doing this for the first time or you want to reattend, you do need to really respond quite quickly. May the 1st is the absolute final date. So if you want to, you do want to join us this year, please let us know. Drop us an email by May the 1st at the absolute latest. Reattenders, okay, so just so you understand, this year's gonna be a little bit different as well. You're gonna be really receiving a high level of feedback on your coaching, because it's for you. It is about, you're gonna have an amazing time and you're gonna learn. But you're gonna be increasing your NLP knowledge, obviously, and we're gonna keep pushing you on your application of the NLP skills and techniques as well, so that you can really come away this year making sure you can absolutely apply everything and be really confident with it as well.
And remember, it's so important to us to create that safe, secure environment where you can grow and learn. If you've got any questions you want to talk to us about, any ways of making it happen, payment plans, all the usual bits and pieces, remember, this is our business. We have the ability to do what you need in order to make it work for you guys. So please, talk to us. We're really, really excited to make these things happen, and we spend an awful lot of time planning it and putting the right things in place and debating in between ourselves what we want to bring in and what we're going to take out and how we're going to evolve it. Come with us on this journey for the Master Practitioner, because it's just amazing.
And for us, it's about you getting what you need. And you know what? Having an amazing experience. Those of you that have been before, you will just know the depth of the experience is just brilliant. We're really excited about it, and really, as you might guess, quite passionate about what we offer and what we're going to offer this year. So if you want to sort of enhance and extend your Beyond NLP family, we will see you there. So May the 1st is your deadline.
May the 1st. See you there.